Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I'm back at home in Florida. Thank you all for the support over the majority of June. For those of you that don't know, I've said it a few times now, but really quick, all of this month, why the content has been different is because I haven't been at home. I was staying at my girlfriend's apartment with her because I decided I was happier there than I was here. She's out looking for a house to buy right now, and it's looking like I'm going to be moving up soon, which is exciting. But in the meantime, we're back at home in Florida. We're back to making videos more often and not streaming. That little bit shorter form content is going to be back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dehaka. He has changed since the last video we took a look at him in. A lot of people going for enhanced agility at level 1 for increased movement speed throughout the course of the game. And there's also a build for Dehaka. Sorry, I just hit the mic. There's also a build for Dehaka that has some auto attack elements thrown in as well, which is something I've never done with him before. So I thought it'd be fun to do that today.
Change is upon us.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the battlefield of eternity. Pretty good map for Dehaka. I like that. We are going to go for enhanced agility at level 1. Essence increases the Brushstalker movement speed, is the short description. Brushstalker's movement speed bonus now lasts for 5 seconds, which previously I think it's like 2?
Curtain rises in.
Maybe? Yeah, 2 seconds. Every 50 essence collected permanently increases the movement speed bonus of Brushstalker for 2%, up to 20%. So if we gather, quick math, 500 essence this game, essentially we can run at 140% movement speed whenever we touch a bush. So it's kind of turns Dehaka into a character that you play like Lucio, where you're always looking for the bush to get that movement speed to chase after someone a little bit faster. Because 140% movement speed is mount speed, and you could be running that without a mount, which obviously is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and punish these guys just a little bit. We'll grab this thrall and bring him back into my team, which had no interest in that kill whatsoever, so we're just going to hang out a little bit. There is a Nova down here. Of course, Abathur can be wherever a player is, so he can reinforce this Thrall whenever he wants to. The friendly team, Alarak, Dehaka, Tassadar, Thrall, Cassia. The enemy team, Thrall, Abathur, Varian, Rin, Cassia, and Nova. Now, I know Tassadar and Abathur are both sustained characters, but I can't help but feel that one is far superior than the other right now. I'll leave that assumption of who I'm talking about up to you. If you've never seen Dehaka before, his Q ability is the Lick-a-Tongue. I don't know what it's actually called, and I'm not going to ever read it to know what it's actually called, because I don't want to. Which basically allows him to shoot out a very, very short projectile with a pretty long cooldown. If that projectile hits an enemy player, it will pull them into Dehaka, and then Dehaka can move around with that guy attached to him. Which is pretty dope. His W ability is called Dark Swarm, and that allows him to deal area damage around his character every 10 seconds. The effect lasts for, what, 5 seconds? Is that right? That feels right. Yeah, 4 seconds, maybe. And basically just good, consistent AoE damage output around Dehaka. His E ability is called Burrow and allows him to get underground really quick and avoid all damage, and then he'll pop up out of the ground shortly after that. You'll notice we stayed in the bottom lane a little longer than most people would. That's because our mount allows us to teleport basically to any bush on the map. So we're just hanging out. If the team even needs us up there, then we'll go up there, but it looks like they are perfectly fine right now, so we're going to continue soaking XP and collecting essence. We gain essence whenever a minion or hero dies, and now we're picking up the one who collects at level 4, which is going to give us even more essence collection off of these minions. I should have teleported into that bush right there. Bit of a... I was going to say a misclick, but it was actually just a straight-up mistake on my part there. But now I am here to reinforce my team. Alarak, unfortunately, not with us. He's deceased. That's where he is. Looks like we're going to clear this out just fine. Nova's still poking at us. Really not going to do too much of anything. Dehaka's trait, this essence that I'm collecting, I can then activate my trait to heal, which is pretty strong. It would help if I used the tongue on enemies. That would definitely be help. Did anybody want to attack her? No? Alright. Okie dokie. Well, I'm just going to walk in the way here. Hope you guys changed your mind on that. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my soul. We can go ahead and go back to the base really quick and then burrow down to the bottom lane, kill those minions down there, and start soaking up that XP. We have gathered at least 50 essence this game because our Brush Stalker has a little bit of a bonus going on right now. And we just need to make sure that we maintain our priority system of going after minions when there's really nothing else going on. Abathur, are you still in here? Did you leave? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get that essence. As long as you're in XP range, you will be getting that essence. Looks like Vari and Rin might be rotating down to me, might be getting this camp right here, so I'll go ahead and ping danger on that just so they know. I'm not in any real trouble, which is famous last words, but I really do feel like I'm gonna be okay. I'm actually gonna move in on this because I'm almost certain he is over there. No, where'd he go? Oh, he just went back in lane. Okay then. That's fine, I suppose. Now, this is where the build starts to get interesting, or at least deviates from what I was used to before. We are going to get basic attacks reduce drag cooldown by 2 seconds. Drag has a 15-second cooldown. It is by far your longest cooldown other than your mount ability. And by picking this up, it allows us to CC a lot more often. Is everybody dead? Don't want to do it? Okay. Yeah, all right, that's fine. You know, sometimes I don't want to do anything either. I just wish it wasn't after the Dehaka rotated in and was trying to help, you know? I just wish that wasn't when we all didn't want to do anything. I know Alarak was dead, just for the record. But we can just come back to the bottom lane. Plenty of essence here for us to collect, and then we don't even have to use our mount to get out of here. So the official description of this talent is basic attacks reduce drag's cooldown. So that means you don't even have to hit heroes for this to gain its advantage. So I can CC someone that start clearing out the objective, and then when someone else comes in, we can CC them too. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, team. Look at him dodging everything. I'm not even... The joke's on you! I wasn't even gonna use drag! Ha! Got him. If he does charge in here, though, that'll be a pretty good opportunity. Of course we missed. But we're not punished as bad for missing. We can simply auto-attack these minions around us, get some more essence off of these minions around us, then use our trait to heal, and all of a sudden, we can crowd control again. That's a pretty cool setup. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, considering this is my first time smart casting on Dehaka, it's a little weird to get used to for some reason. I'm genuinely don't know why. I didn't think I would struggle with that at all. It's like the person... Oh, you know why? It's because drag has a little bit of a delay. I forgot about that. So maybe being able to see the projectile there would help me out a lot. We might switch that before this video ends. We were able to grab the objective, and now I'm going to be making my way up to the top lane to clear out that mercenary camp and to get the essence up here. The enemy team actually a little bit ahead of us on XP. I'm assuming it's because the Abathur continues to soak XP while the objective is going on. Which, of course, is pretty good. Abathur's good at that. I am having a little bit of trouble moving in here, so we're just going to let some of these heals over time kind of kick in before we go in and kill off the shaman. You always kill the shaman first because, of course, it is the one spawning the dogs that are really the threat of killing the keep here. Isolation or adaptation are both perfectly fine heroic abilities. You can pick either one of those and feel like you made the right choice. For this particular situation where we don't have a healer, I am going to go for adaptation, however, because I want to be able to heal myself. What adaptation does is, after 4 seconds, so you need to pop this right away when you start taking damage. After 4 seconds, you heal for 100% of the damage Dehaka took over that period. Does that sound strong? Because it is. It's pretty strong. It's a pretty strong team. Looks like the friendly team is battling down there, but, you know, they were already outnumbered, so me just going down there would only continue the outnumbered fight. Tastar pushing middle lane right now. So that's whatever. They just stayed a little bit too long. We are a level ahead. Unfortunately, we're not going to maintain that if we keep losing players, but I can at least get a tower up here and maybe push in a little bit deeper. I'm not too sure. I think we're going to have to leave pretty soon. Tassadar is, of course, the next person they would rotate up on, but I haven't seen them, which means they might be coming up to the top lane right now. You'll notice that when I play Dehaka, I have a very PvE-centric mentality. I'm always looking for stuff to soak. I'm not really looking for team fights as much as I am on other characters, but I am still going to go in on that, I think. A little late, unfortunately. Bye, throw! Alright, that worked out. Good gank. Not sure why he stayed in that bush for as long as he did, especially because when I do use my mount ability, you can hear that. Like, you hear that coming. Now, there's always some people that are confused about this, so I'm just gonna, like, say it just for the sake of saying it. I hope most people are past this by now, right? But, oh no! Oh no! No! Leave him alone! That sucks. You don't have to hold the 50 essence at a time in order for the level 1 talent to work. You simply have to gather the essence at all. You simply need to be in possession of that essence at some point. So every 50 that we gather, not 50 total that we gather. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, I'm glad. Now we're going to go essence increases attack damage. Now this is pretty new to me. Essentially, every time a minion dies with our talent set up, we gain 2 essence, right? Or 3 essence. It's 3 essence. So it's not that hard to maintain that 50 essence cap that he can hold at a time. And while we have that cap, we end up doing way more auto attack damage than we would be able to do otherwise. But the downside is that if you don't use your essence, then in a situation like this, I'm actually not getting too much healing. Unless Tassadar gives me a shield like he just did. I'm actually going to mosey up top. No, we'll fight. We'll fight, team. All right, we are going to go ahead and use adaptation right now and hope someone starts to attack me just a little bit. Drag going out on Nova. We're going to crowd control her. And you'll notice that I haven't even used my essence yet, and I feel perfectly okay doing that. We actually did a lot of damage there. We did a lot of damage in that fight. Now that they're all dead, there's no harm at all in me using my essence, rotating up to the top lane and clearing out this minion wave. We're going to get the objective, and that is going to be pushing the middle lane right now. I do hope we get level 20 in this game, because that's kind of the whole point. You're incentivized to auto-attack more in team fights because it lowers the cooldown of your drag. You get more auto-attack damage with the essence that you have. And then there's a talent at level 20 that I've never taken before. It's called Essence Claws. Dehaka's basic attack slows the target by 20%, making the movement speed that you get from these bushes even more meaningful because you can keep up with people more. And then also gives Dehaka 5 essence for every time he auto-attacks. Well, Dehaka has a pretty fast attack speed, 1.1 per second, which means he's swinging his arms around all the time, swinging those claws around like crazy. And that means you can collect essence simply off of auto-attacking heroes, get that increased attack damage, lower the cooldown of your drag, and gather more essence versus heroes just by auto-attacking them all really, really easily. Which is pretty dope. I should have burrowed down for that last fight, just for the record, but I was too busy explaining my talent choices. Looks like they are moving in on our objective up here. We are going to go for the... Whoa, shit. All right, we'll just go ahead and adaptation that and start to heal and hope for the best. Hey, we're fine. Look at that. We need to hit this bush, though, so I can start to get away, I think. We could drag that thrall back in for a quick second. Unfortunately, we did get our Cassia killed. That was, you know, that's my fault. That's my fault. My bad. I'll take full credit where credit's due. That was me. We do, however, now have increased range on our tongue, which should theoretically make it a little bit easier to land versus heroes. And you'll notice that even though Tassadar was on a mount there, we are able to keep up with him because of our talent that allows us to get that movement speed from running through the brush. All right, let's see if we can do any damage up here. Thrall is pretty out of position. Even though this tower is going to die, he has a long way to run. We'll go ahead and use some of that essence. Drag him back. Whoa! Whoa! We didn't drag him back, but I tried. And just like that, our essence quest is completed. Now Dehaka can move around the map at mount speed as long as he makes these little pit stops into the brush on his way there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. All right, so the objective is up once again. We've been winning these pretty one-sidedly throughout the course of this match, so I don't think this one will be any different. Can you pull her back? Thank you. Go ahead and use my essence up. Burrow underground to avoid that damage, and then come back up and continue to chase after Varian. The whole team left. That sucks. Team? Okay. All right. Maybe we'll hit level 20 now. Actually, we could end the game with this. The entirety of the enemy team already died. We're clearing this out very, very quickly. Actually, Thrall with the Abathur copy of Thrall, because her team has no focus at all, myself included, might actually be able to pick up a few kills here. They are turning around now. Cassie is absorbing a lot of damage, but unfortunately, oh, never mind, she's fine. I thought she was going to be taken down there. It was looking bleak. Fighting in the Earthquake. People don't remember that Earthquake actually deals damage now. As we respawn, I think I'm just going to make my way up top and clear out this Abathur push. We don't want that doing too much damage. He is using his mines to push that a bit further. Did he go mine build? No, he didn't. So we know that Abathur is relatively close to that. Just gonna mosey out over there quite slowly. You really appreciate how fast you actually run with this build when you have to walk out of the base where there's no brush. Because it's slow. It's real slow then. Alright, all I'm gonna do is clear this. Are you here? Nah, maybe he was. All I'm gonna do is clear this out and then we'll go join the team. Not sitting here all day or anything. Looks like they are chasing down a Nova right now rather than pushing with the objective. So that Nova is getting a ton of value. Also, this kind of means that I don't have to teleport down there as quickly. Or maybe at all. Because we kind of missed our pushing opportunity here because we wanted to chase Nova down that hard. That's okay, though. We can get a little bit more XP in the middle lane. Start getting a little bit closer to level 20 as well. Burrow running in as the Immortal dies. Definitely overextended. We'll keep an eye on the map, see if we need to go down there to help him out. But I'm guessing we won't. I'm guessing he'll be just fine. Never mind, the enemy team's still pushing in. We can at least start to move that way. I didn't want to use my cooldown for it, because honestly, I didn't think this would be a fully fledged team fight, but it looks like it is. The drag on Cassia should secure a kill there and give us a little bit more essence to work with. Now all I need to do is use my essence and start to auto-attack to decrease the drag cooldown again. We are going to be able to get the keep here. Ooh, nice pull with the Valkyrie. Thought it was going to go a little bit better, to be totally honest with you. We are going to have to use adaptation here. Unfortunately, I didn't burrow underground fast enough. I went the wrong way around that building there. But this means that we'll be hitting level 20, and I can show you the whole build. Snipe build. Yeah, man. Why are you upset about that? Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta kill her. Or make her miss. Gotta juke her out, you know? You gotta juke her. Top lane getting pushed again. We cannot clean it up this time because we are dead. Looks like Tassadar is making his way back to the base to clean that up just fine, though. Now, this is where I would always go for Apex Predator and just kind of be zooming around the map all the time. But Essence Claws. Basic attack, slow target by 20%, and gave 5 essence each time we auto... Wait, is that a hero? If the target is a hero, Dehaka gains 5 essence. Got it. Okay. I was like, wait, can I just gain essence off of everything? That sounds fair and balanced and something that I would like to be a part of. Yeah, let's go ahead and stalk our way into this bush right here. Go ahead and grab this throw, bring him back to the team. Hopefully we can secure a kill right here. Which it looks like we can't. He did blink away, though. The Valkyrie, never mind! Securing kills where I thought none could be had! We should be able to keep these guys away. I can burrow, right? Oh, I messed up the bounce there. Didn't quite do it in time. Go ahead and use my essence, use my adaptation, and continue to chase after this Nova. Remember, we move pretty quick. Unfortunately, she does a lot of fucking damage. A lot of fucking damage. In fact, I am going to go back to the base and heal and then rejoin my team. We'll clean this camp up really quick, too. Wait, where did that camp come from? Did our camp walk right by that camp? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, we have numbers advantage, so I have full faith in my team to be able to clean that up. We'll just clean that up and burrow right back in. Yeah! They want me to clean up bottom, but that's a long cooldown, boys. Let's just push and win. Then it doesn't matter what's happening bottom. Then it doesn't matter. Alright, looks like we are moving in with the objective this time, not chasing Nova around, so that's good. We're already up a few essence here. Adaptation still on a 30-second cooldown, so we don't have that massive amount of healing, but we have a decent amount. I can actually get essence off of the Nova clone! That's amazing! All right, we'll go ahead and use that essence up then. Might as well start healing, right? We can go ahead and grab Thrall. Unfortunately, he moved just as I used the drag ability, but it'll be off cooldown pretty soon here. We'll go ahead and start adaptation, burrow underground, and try to let that healing kick in. Wait, you're kidding me? The healing already kicked in? That was nothing! All right, I'm gonna go clean up the bottom lane. I'm gonna walk down there, clean that up, get that essence, and then we can go rejoin the team. I do think that we should. I guess we can't really pressure core. I mean, we can. The whole fucking team's alive, but quick match rules dictate that the whole enemy team isn't dead. You can't hit the core. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. All right, we'll heal up a little bit. We can at least get this camp, I guess. We can at least get this. Anybody want to help me with this? Thrall's on his way. What a team player. I did want to hit the core there. I just had to Q or Z back into it. It wasn't safe to go in at my current health. Nova is still on the map, but she could probably kill me really easily here. So we're just gonna clear these lanes out as fast as possible and then rotate around. Of course, there's Abathur mines in the bush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use that essence up just to try to get to full health as fast as possible. Looks like the team wants to move in and push that bottom keep. I think it's a pretty good idea. We just saw Nova up top, so they have a decent amount of space to travel if they don't recall. Valkyrie is online. We'll go ahead and get some essence off of this Nova decoy. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use that essence up as well. The Valkyrie does hit Thrall. I'm just going to move in and body block. We'll grab him as he teleports away. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Go ahead and use that essence up. I mean, why not? We can just hit this guy here and get more essence to heal within a second. Look at this. We already have 50 essence again off of the Abathur copy. That Abathur copy wasn't even hitting me, and we could heal basically our entire health bar up again. Oh, this is good. This is a good build. Good build. I like this build. Damn. All right, well, GG. So that is, I don't know if this is a common build right now or anything. I just decided I hadn't looked at Dehaka in a while and I wanted to take a look at his talents. So if this is the meta build right now, I apologize. I'm not trying to make it sound like I made the meta build or anything. Just looked at his talents today and came to these conclusions. That was strong though. I'm not even a good Dehaka, and I felt like I was living through a little bit of stuff there. Could have done better about teleporting into fights earlier on. I prioritized lanes a little bit too much. I should have looked for fights on the map a little bit faster. It seemed like I was always burrowing in at the end of them, at the tail end. But that is our Dehaka video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. The talents we used were Enhanced Agility, one who collects Feeding Frenzy, Adaptation, Primal Rage, Elongated Tongue, and Essence Claws. A lot of really good synergy built in to these talents here. My color saturation isn't right. I'm a little too bright. Gotta turn the brightness down. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm back at home making videos for at least 2 weeks before I fly out to a wedding. So, things are back to normal. Okay, bye!